Hey there, Nick here, dialysis nurse. Today I'm going to talk to you about something called diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA for short. Now, DKA only happens in diabetics, unless you do the keto diet and you just completely do it wrong. But for the most part, it happens to diabetics. So it's basically a lack of insulin. You don't have enough insulin and your body is going into overload. So think of it like this. You order food from Uber Eats. The delivery driver delivers it to your front door and walks away. That driver does not have the key to open a door to give you the food so you can eat it. The same thing happens when you eat food. You eat food, the carbohydrates gets converted into sugar, and that goes throughout your veins and arteries, and it's just floating around your veins and arteries until insulin opens the door to allow that sugar to go inside of your cells. Now, if I can keep ordering Uber Eats, or if I just keep eating food, eventually that Uber Eats driver is going to put the package next to the package, next to the package, next to the package. Next thing you know, I have bags of food at my front door, in my porch, in my driveway, in my lawn. I have all this food, all this sugar just stacked in front of my house. As you eat, if you don't have enough insulin, you're eating and eating and eating, you have all this sugar just floating around in your veins and arteries, just waiting to get inside of your cells, but they don't have insulin to open a door to allow it to get inside the cells. Now, you have all this sugar floating around in you. The first thing you should notice is your blood sugar, super, super high, extremely elevated. That's sign number one that something's wrong, that you need insulin. Now, for some reason, you're not checking your blood sugar, or I'm not peeking through my blinds and I don't notice all that sugar out in my lawn, the next sign that's gonna happen is increased urination. So your body's gonna try to get rid of all that sugar. Your body's like, look, I have too much sugar circulating in my bloodstream. I'm gonna get rid of it. So your body's gonna tell you, hey, go use the bathroom. So you're gonna continuously urinate and urinate and urinate. And as you're urinating, you're also getting rid of a lot of fluid in your body that you need. So that can lead to dehydration and rapid heart rate, which is just bad. So eventually your body's gonna say, enough is enough. I'm extremely fatigued. I've been going all day without any sugar getting to my cells and my tissues. The sugar's just floating around in my veins and arteries, and I need energy. I'm gonna do something, what did the kids say, out of pocket. So your body starts making this thing called ketones. And to make ketones, it takes the fat that you have all throughout your body, and it just starts breaking it down. And it breaks it down into this energy source called ketones, which doesn't need insulin to open a door. Ketone starts floating around in your bloodstream, and it just walks right on in that door and goes inside of your cells and gives you energy that you desperately need. Think of it like your mother-in-law. So you have all this food in your lawn, no insulin's opening the door to let the food in. Your mother-in-law, she comes along and says, this is ridiculous, my baby's hungry. Your mother-in-law walks by all that food and just goes straight through that door because for some reason she's got a key to your door. Now, mother-in-laws are great, but too much mother-in-law can be a little bit toxic. So ketones, while they do give you energy that you desperately need, too much can be very bad because ketones are acidic, and your blood will eventually become acidic. You're gonna start having shortness of breath. You're gonna start having cramping in your abdomen. You're gonna start vomiting. And this is a life-threatening situation. Now, mother-in-laws are not life-threatening situations, but ketones in your bloodstream is. That's when you become in a state of ketosis or diabetic ketoacidosis. So too much ketones can lead to an acidic blood pH. You're already dehydrated because you have too much sugar in your bloodstream, so you're urinating a lot. You're getting rid of potassium and phosphorus as you're urinating. Your heart's beating really, really fast. Now you have this acidic blood, and you're just having shortness of breath, you're cramping, you're vomiting, which is getting rid of more fluids and more electrolytes. So this is ICU situation. You're going to be admitted to the ER. They're going to send you to the ICU. They're going to give you insulin. They're going to give you fluids. They're going to give you potassium. They're going to give you all the things that you need, that you have been just excreting out of your body. So if you have an insulin pump, for you type 2 and type 1 diabetics, make sure that insulin pump is actually working. It is a thin plastic tube in there that's sending insulin to your body, and a lot of pumps will not let you know if that tube is kinked and not giving you insulin. If you forgot to take your insulin and you don't remember if you forgot to take it or not, you should be checking your blood sugar 3 times a day, right? Most people check it 3 times a day. If your blood sugar is high, take your insulin. Do not put your body in a state of diabetic ketoacidosis. It is not fun being in the ICU with all those tubes connected to your body. Take care of yourself, love yourself. Have a nice day. Ciao.